In this video, I want to show you how I'm using Claude Code to get more views on YouTube. On the screen, these are the analytics of my channel. And over here is exactly where I started using AI to help me create YouTube videos. Now, I'm not letting AI do the entire job. I'm actually using it as a tool to speed up the process and make it more efficient. So if you want to learn how to use AI to make the process of creating YouTube videos more efficiently in order to grow faster, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how I'm doing it. Now, I know a lot of people are confused about AI. Some people love it, some people hate it. The thing is, AI is here. And as much as you might hate it, I'm pretty sure it's here to stay. All the big companies are using it. All the big companies are implementing it. So not using AI in your personal brand or your business is, in my opinion, a big mistake. Now, I completely understand if you want to take a more artistic and creative approach and not use AI in your business at all. I can absolutely respect that. But my opinion is that as time passes, AI will become the norm. 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, AI won't be such a controversial topic anymore. Everyone will use it the same way they use iPhones, filters, video editing software, or any other tool. So in my opinion, if you want to stay ahead, you should start learning how to use AI right now. The key, however, is using AI in a smarter way, because right now people are fantasizing so much about this AI automation. People believe that AI can automate their entire business and their entire life. And I personally think most of that is just a scam. What I'm trying to say is that you don't want to let AI create your entire piece of content for you. You don't want to let AI do everything for you because in my opinion, it's not very good at that. It might seem impressive because if you open Claude Code and you ask it to write you a YouTube script, it will absolutely write one. Maybe if you did this 3 years ago, it would have been impressive. But today, there are hundreds of thousands of people using Claude Code to write YouTube scripts. So the trick isn't to use AI to generate the final product. The trick is to use AI as your consultant. So let me give you an example to better explain the point I'm trying to make. Let's talk about Lord of the Rings, because I absolutely love Lord of the Rings. For those of you who haven't seen the movie, the main story is actually very simple. Frodo has to throw this ring of power into Mount Doom, which is a volcano, because that's the only way to destroy this ring. If he doesn't destroy this ring can destroy the entire world if it falls into the hands of evil. But in order for Frodo to get to Mount Doom, to get to the volcano, he has to go on an incredible journey. He has to walk across Middle-earth. He has to fight orcs, goblins, monsters, and even creatures like Balrogs. And during his journey, he's going to get stabbed a couple of times. He's facing challenge after challenge before he finally reaches the volcano. Now imagine Frodo had a button that if he pushed, it will instantly teleport him to the end of the story so he could throw the ring into the volcano without facing all the challenges. Sure, it would be much faster, but the story wouldn't mean anything anymore. There would be no journey, no lessons, no character development, and no adventure. And that's exactly how a lot of people are using AI. They're using AI to skip the entire process just so they can get to the final result as quickly as possible. Without the journey, the final result loses its value. So instead, think about using AI differently. So I don't know how to explain this to visualize it, but let's say, imagine Frodo is still going on the journey, but AI helps him make smarter decisions. Maybe instead of fighting the Balrog, AI tells him there's another path around the mountain. Maybe there's a specific tunnel through the mountain that lets him avoid all the orcs and goblins. Frodo still has to make the journey. He still learns the lessons. He still experiences the adventure. But AI helps him avoid unnecessary mistakes and makes the journey faster and more efficient. That's exactly how you should use AI. Don't use it to teleport to the end of the movie and throw the ring into the volcano. That removes the story, the creativity, and everything that makes the journey meaningful. Instead, use AI to make the journey towards the volcano easier, smarter, and more efficient. That's the right way to use AI. So let me show you how I'm using AI to make my journey to the volcano easier. So one of the things I love about Claude Code is the voice feature. It has a microphone button. When you click it, you can simply talk to Claude Code. And that's exactly how I write my scripts. And because of this, writing scripts has become so easy and fun for me. Before, I used to type everything. The problem was that typing was incredibly slow. it would take me an entire day, sometimes even 2 days, to finish a script. But now I just open Claude Code, press the microphone button, and I talk for 1 or 2 hours to Claude Code. So instead of typing the script, I'm speaking the script to Claude Code. I'm literally freestyling the script to Claude Code. Now, some of you are probably asking why I don't just open the camera and I do that in front of the camera and record myself. Because when you freestyle the script like that, you just talk the script, you end up repeating yourself too many times, or you end up saying the wrong words, or you end up saying phrases that just don't connect really well, especially when English is not your first language. English is not my first language. So when I freestyle, sometimes I might say the wrong word. I might use the wrong phrase. That is why before I start talking to Claude Code, I send this prompt. You can copy this prompt if you want. I'm going to share it on the screen. So I send this tiny simple prompt to Claude Code, and then I start talking to Claude Code. What this prompt does is tell Claude Code to remove repetition. So if I repeat the same point too many times, it removes the extra parts. If I use the wrong word or an awkward phrase, it fixes it. But the important part is that it keeps the core message, the core idea, and the overall structure of my script. That's exactly how I write my scripts. And these are still my scripts. But instead of hiring a copywriter or hiring a professional scriptwriter or spending 2 days or 3 days writing and typing everything manually, I simply speak the script. One of the biggest advantages of doing this is that I can freestyle much more naturally. After talking for 10 or 15 minutes, more ideas start coming to my mind and I just keep going. And all Claude Code does is remove the repetition and fix some grammar. That's it. The core idea and the script is still mine. In my opinion, this is one of the most efficient ways to write YouTube scripts, and I encourage everyone to use AI this way. So I'm still creating the script myself, but I'm making the journey easier. I'm not teleporting to the end of the movie. I'm not teleporting to the volcano. Instead, I'm avoiding fighting with the orcs. I'm avoiding fighting with the Balrogs. I'm just making the creative journey easier and more efficient. Now, the second way I use AI and specifically Claude Code to help me grow faster on YouTube is by using it as a research tool. What I usually do is send Claude Code a bunch of YouTube titles, and I also send it links to channels that are my competitors. Then I ask Claude Code to analyze the views, the descriptions, and the titles. Then I ask Claude Code to tell me which titles and patterns seem to perform the best. And in just a few minutes, Claude Code gives me a list of the best performing titles from all of my competitors. From there, I just ask Claude Code to generate 100 different versions of those titles. Once I have those 100 versions, I read through every single one of them and I pick the ones I like the most. After that, I improve those titles myself. I change specific words, I adjust the capitalization to make it look nicer to the eye, and make small changes until the title feels right. This saves me a huge amount of time because before I had to spend hours watching videos from other creators just to find inspiration. Now Claude Code does all of that research in minutes. So the second way to use AI to grow faster on YouTube is basically to use AI as your own research assistant. Now, the third way I use AI to grow on YouTube is by using it to create assets for my videos. Personally, I use a tool called Higgsfield. If you go in the description of my video, you will find a link to Higgsfield. After creating an account or simply logging in with your Google account, you'll arrive on the dashboard. At the top, you'll see a section called MCP and CLI. You can click on it, copy the commands it gives you there, and paste them into your computer's terminal. Now, if you've never used a terminal before, simply search for terminal on your computer's search bar. You click on that magnifying glass, you search for terminal, and then you click on terminal, and your terminal is going to open. And then after you open the terminal, as I've said, what you want to do is copy and paste these commands one by one on the terminal. This is going to install the Higgsfield skill inside Claude Code. Once it's installed, you can ask Claude Code to generate assets for your videos. Now, the reason why I like this so much is the same reason as before, because it's efficient and it saves me so much time. For example, let me show you. Right now, I'm inside Claude Code and I already have the Higgsfield skill installed. All I do is I paste my entire YouTube script and I say something like, please create motion graphics for this video. Now, I can adjust the prompt. I can make it a little more detailed. I can specify how I want the motion graphics to look like, if I want specific colors or a specific style. After I do this, I just send this prompt to Claude Code, and then Claude Code is going to use the Higgsfield skill to generate the motion graphics for my entire script. Now, not all of those motion graphics are going to be good. So what I do, I look through all of them and I select the ones I like. Now, I don't fill the entire video with AI generated graphics. I only use them in specific places where they improve the editing or help explain something visually. This is a fantastic way to speed up the editing process without making your videos feel AI generated. With Higgsfield, you can create motion graphics, footage, whiteboard animations, explainers, and many other types of visual assets for your videos. And as time passes, this is only going to get better and better and better. The mistake people do is the exact same mistake I explained earlier. They're using AI to teleport to the volcano. They're using AI to edit the entire video for them. That's the wrong way to do it. The right way to do it is to have AI generate the assets and you edit these assets yourself. This way, your video feels natural, it feels human, it still has creativity. Now, another thing Higgsfield is great for is creating thumbnails. Like, this really saves me so much time, and I've talked about this in my previous videos, but here's the basic idea. Keep a few high-quality photos of yourself or your character or your brand logo or just your style of thumbnails for your channel, and you keep them on your computer. Then you just upload these photos as references into Higgsfield and you ask Higgsfield to generate different thumbnails for you. For me, for example, I just upload a few photos of myself which I have saved on my computer, and then I ask Higgsfield to generate different versions of me. Basically, versions where I have different facial expressions. The reason why this saves me so much time is because instead of opening the camera, opening the lights, arranging my beard, my hair, all those things, and taking of photos, and then uploading the photos to the computer and then re-editing the photos a little bit, all I do is I just click generate, and in 1 minute or 2 minutes, I have different photos of myself with different facial expressions that literally look like me. And all I have to do from there is take the photo I want, I add it into Photoshop, and I create a thumbnail with it. It really makes the entire process much faster and honestly much more enjoyable, because one of the things people don't realize is that being a YouTuber is incredibly difficult. So if you want to create motion graphics for your video or whiteboard animations or create your thumbnail, there's going to be a link to Higgsfield below in the description. And as I said, people see only the good part about YouTube. They see big views, they see creators making a lot of money. They don't see everything happening behind the scenes. But behind every video, you have to write the script. Then you have to record the video. Then you have to edit the video. You have to set up the lighting, study the market, research competitors, find video ideas, create thumbnails, communicate with your audience, reply to sponsors, and manage countless of other tasks while still keeping your personal life healthy. You're basically doing 6 or even 7 different jobs at the same time. That's why YouTube is much harder than most people think. Using AI the way I've shown you makes the process much faster and much more enjoyable. Tasks that used to take 3 or 4 days can now be completed in a single day without sacrificing quality or creativity. So my advice is simple. Start using AI the right way. Don't use it to replace your creativity. Use it to make your creativity faster and more efficient. More and more creators are starting to use AI the right way. And because of that, they're growing faster than ever. Think about TikTok when it first launched. The people who started creating content early were getting hundreds of thousands, sometimes even millions of views. It felt like almost everyone was going viral. I think AI is at a very similar stage. If you learn how to use it the right way today, it can have a huge impact on your personal brand and your growth. You can really grow faster. But if you don't start using it, it's only going to become harder. What you need to understand is that AI isn't just helping you create better and faster videos. It's helping everyone else too. And because everyone has access to these tools, more creators will be able to produce higher quality content much faster than before. That's why in the last 12 months, my channel grew from 4,000 subscribers to almost 200,000 subscribers, as you can see the analytics on the screen. So if you want to grow on YouTube, start now, because the competition on YouTube and the competition on social media in general is only going to increase. Videos will keep getting better and growing will become more difficult. So if you've always wanted to start a YouTube channel or grow on social media or build a business around content creation, this is your opportunity. Stop wasting time and start creating. But if you're struggling with ideas and you don't know what to post on YouTube, you should watch this video over here from me, because inside this video, I'm going to teach you how to create your own niche, how to come up with ideas, and how the YouTube algorithm works. So if you're ready to become a YouTuber, I strongly suggest you watch this video over here.